Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's 3:30 p.m. I'm calling this meeting of the Maple Broadband Executive Committee to order for the 23rd of February, 2026. And the first item on the agenda is to approve the agenda. I'll entertain a motion to approve as distributed.
I make a motion to approve.
Okay, well, we'll count Cy as a second then. Are there any edits to the agenda anyone would like to make? Okay, hearing none. All in favor, raise your hand or say aye. Okay. Next is approval of the minutes from February 9th. So I distributed those along with the agenda. I'll entertain a motion to approve. Okay. Can I get a second? Second from Shannon. Any edits to the minutes? Okay. Hearing none. All in favor, raise your hand or say aye. Okay. And Cy is abstaining because you weren't there.
Yep.
Okay, great. Thank you. And there's Adam. Wow, we've got a really full house today. It's great. Okay, public comments. Are there any public? Oops, we've lost Adam. Since Adam's not here, I will thank Adam for distributing the draft of the governing board minutes, which I will get up shortly. I just got those earlier today, but I've been in meetings most of the day. So public comments. Anyone like to make a public comment? Okay, hearing none. Over to you, Steve, for the chair report.
Make it real short. I have a couple of items to cover that we'll wait for later on in the agenda to do that. I guess the only kind of immediate report is that we did issue an RFQ for all the cabinets and handholds that we need for our upcoming construction work. So that RFQ bid opening is set for 2 weeks from today. So we'll be doing it during our executive committee meeting 2 weeks from today. And our plan, if all goes as we hope it will, we'll be issuing purchase orders for those materials shortly after that second executive committee meeting. That's my chair report.
Short and sweet. All right, well, I'll keep my executive director report also short and sweet, because pretty much everything I'm working on is covered later down on the agenda, which, as you might imagine, falls into the category of audit or BEAD or affordability programs. Yeah, 2026 construction and further planning. So there was something I was going to say. I wanted to take a moment to thank Shannon as well as Zapata for their work on the personnel committee. The draft personnel policy, as well as Shannon's outreach, speaking with other CUDs, just trying to learn about how others are doing governance and trying to see what we can learn from that. So it's great. Just again, I know you guys are all volunteers and it's a big time commitment even to show up to these meetings, let alone to do work in between them. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank all of you. And
I find that proofreading's a lot easier than putting together the documents. So Shannon and Nancy, way to go. Or Cy, sorry, in giving me a template to work from.
Yep, it's amazing. And I suppose since I'm thanking people, I should also thank Steve and Lynn, who are putting in even more hours in their respective areas of function. So they're both very valuable contributors. So, okay. The next item on the agenda is I'd like to propose an executive session to discuss business strategy. So, Steve, will you do the honors, please?
Sure. I move to find that premature general public knowledge regarding Maple Broadband's business strategy would clearly place us in a substantial disadvantage because it risks disclosure of our activities if they were to be communicated to the public. Is there a second? We have a second from Nancy. All in favor, raise your hand or say aye. Thank you. Move that we enter into executive section 313 subsection A of the Vermont statutes. There's a second.
Second.
All in favor, raise your hand or say aye.
Okay.
Onward.